You are standing on top of a colonial fort, a reminder of a Cuba still fighting for its independence from Imperial Spain. You think back to the first days, the history of the country you were in, how Cuba was inhabited by natives, colonized, and turned into an agricultural hub. Slaves were brought in to support the economy, something you've heard a lot about. They founded the very religions that you're here to study. When independence eventually was achieved by the Castros, it came at somewhat of a price. Cuba was cut off from the US until just recently, which is why you're here. You think to yourself, this is Cuba. What is a nation if not its history? Today, Cuba is vibrant. It is a loud country. People are always shouting to each other and making music. It's different than how you expected it. There's the occasional fallen down building or lack of internet to show the country's problems, but if you talk to the people, you'd never know. They are kind and welcoming and excited to have you here. They want to teach you as much as they possibly can. The venue you are at is crowded and intimate, a room filled to the brim with people. The band is fantastic. It's no wonder they drew such a crowd. The trumpet blares, the drumming is deep, and the singing is very clear. This is Cuba. It's music, a blend of traditional and modern, son and santeria. Of course, with music comes dancing. Cubans move their bodies in amazing ways. You feel almost silly in your traditional and salsa dance classes because you can only dream of dancing that well. Dancing in Cuba is so important because it complements the music. The musicians feed off the dancers' energy, and the dancers off the musicians. It's hard to imagine Havana without the countless galleries and markets devoted to art. The art varies greatly. There are landscapes, revolutionary figure portraits, and more abstract ideas. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words, and this is Cuba, a place that lets the art do the speaking. The Cuba you have come to love over the past 10 days is a gorgeous country. There's the Malecon in Havana right by the water, the views from the mountains of Viñales, the twisting roads and sunsets of Trinidad, green tobacco fields, harbors in Cienfuegos, the springs that you hike to in the jungle, gorgeous sunsets. It's a geographically diverse and geographically beautiful place. But it does make you wonder, what does the future hold for Cuba? Cubans are hopeful, and maybe we should be too. Cuba is a country of cigars and convertibles, city blocks and Russian trucks. As it opens up to the US, it is bound to change, but I don't think you or I have to worry about Cubans ever losing sight of their identity. This is Cuba, a country that I know I'll be back to one day.